Hello YouTube, this is Silver Age Dave. Today is Friday. It's the best day of the week, really. So I'm doing a couple of things. I've got a contest roundup I'm going to tie to the end of this video, but this video is a shout out support for Comic Book Brigade. They have a free giveaway. This came out May 25th. It ends July 1st. You got to be 18, subbed, US. Watch their video. I'll put a link. And follow their rules. They want to know about the comic that got you into your favorite character, and they want 2 shout-outs. Well, I'm going to end up doing a bunch of shout-outs with the contest roundup. So I'm going to tie it together with that. And then they want you to comment and link so they know your video's out there. So I went a little crazy for this contest because I just, I take the opportunity. If I'm making a video, I'm going to make a video. So this is the book. I show it off frequently. This is actually my childhood copy right here, which is beat to heck because I read the daylights out of it. And a few months ago, I came across this copy, which the cover is in better shape, but the comic itself was trashed except for the back of it. And the back of it was the diorama. We all have seen those on the back of these treasuries. Superman had them, DC had them, and I always wanted to do one of these, and so I did put a video out a while ago when I put this together. It was crazy. It was so difficult to do. I don't know how any kid in the United States could have done that, but I did it, and I do have a video if you want to look it up. It's probably 3 months ago or more, but it was an awesome project. I've always been a Batman fan. Some of that I want to say stemmed from Batman 66, but really this particular comic was the biggest comic I owned when I was a little guy, and it's an awesome. The interior on it, they have great art, and they have different. The treasuries had different features in them that were bigger and better than what a typical comic book had. So I just thought I'll go through. I just grabbed a whole bunch of old Batmans out of the box. And I thought I'd just put these covers up here, and nothing necessarily in any special value or condition. This is just what I had available to me, and they're beautiful covers. There's a cool Joker cover, right, Joker? Who doesn't like that? I got my Megos out. I got my walkie-talkies out, and there's the Joker again. Look at that. Don't laugh at me. This little Batman figure is, this was a present that we gave my son Andrew, who's our little Batman, and the first minute he had it, I said, no, don't set that down, the dog will get it, and sure enough, the dog chewed the head right up, but I think it looks cool, so I told him I could fix it, which absolutely I cannot, so I just keep it in here, even though it's damaged, it's great memories that come with that, and so anyway, so enjoy these covers. So yeah, I was always a Batman guy. I don't know one particular storyline. I always enjoyed the Riddler. I thought the character portrayal was good. I thought the way he was set up in the comic books, it just paired up with me fairly well as a kid. Even though Joker is usually going to be everyone's favorite madman, I always sided with the Riddler. So anyway, so the comic that got me into it, it's certainly going to be this. But even way back then, there was so much merchandising. Metarog Roger showcased these books on his channel the other day, and I had to go out and immediately ordered them. Fortunately, there was a set of 3 of them for very cheap. They're beat up, but they're animated every toy that was available in the early to mid 70s. They would actually animate these things, or I don't know what you call it, cartoon them. And then retailers could order right out of here. I think you could order right out of here too, as a regular civilian. But anyway, this is the Batmania page, all stuff that was available, and this is another issue. That's the Batmania and the Super Toys, and there's the Batmania. Any of this stuff is high value nowadays if you come across it. So anyway, with that, that's my support shout out. I'll put a link for Comic Book Brigade. The guys are good. They've got a nice channel, great content, and so go ahead, give them a shot, sub them up. I think you'll be happy. And then we're going to move over to the contest roundup. So I was talking with Comic Boys on a video, and they had commented that, you know, it's so hard to keep up with contests. So let's do a quick review. This is my shout out portion. This is how I'm going to support the community moving forward. Once a week, I'm going to try to do a contest roundup. I'll tell you the contests that are out, the ones that are over, the ones that are ending, and that way we can keep track of who's doing what. Ending this weekend, we've got Comic Addiction. We've got Our Wheatley. Both of those are ending tomorrow. Comic Book Brigade, this video, that ends July 1st. Geeky GMT, that one ends July 1st. So those two are both on Sunday. And you can pause it here if you want to see what the rules are, but always watch their videos to get the official rules. Comic Book Ben, that one ends July 4th. Capital JB Comics had a thing going on, but I don't know if it's still going on or not. RC3 Art has a contest going on until he hits 100 subs. He was at 83 last week. He may be getting up there. So there wasn't really a specific end date. He's Got Freaking Issues ends July 9th. Batcave Comics ends July 13th. Spidey Fan ends July 15th. Comic Bags 22 ends July 21st. The Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comics, July 23rd. Poor Man's Comics just announced a contest late last night, early this morning. So I got that one added to the board. That goes to July 29th. And July 31st, of course, is Joker birthday. I have a contest that I'm going to be putting out, my 1,000 subscriber contest. But there's so many contests, I'm holding off. That's what I did for my 100, 300, 200 subscriber contest. And I'm going to hold off again until a lot of these things are moving past and it's not as busy. Blast It or Stash It, I believe, also has a contest. I'll look up details on that. If anyone knows, you know, let me know the end date, and I'll get a card up here for next week. Guys, back to Comic Book Brigade. Thank you so much for putting together this community support contest. I appreciate it. I wish you guys the best. At 7 minutes, Batman Frenzy coming at you. You might like the Joker. You might like Superman. You might like someone else, but for me, it is and always has been about Batman. And with that, Silver Age Dave is out.